Hey there, my name is Pravus, and welcome back to more Stellaris, playing as the Cult of Pravus. Look at our theraphasic engine frame, it's beautiful. We're gonna start building this sucker up, and when it is done, well, the entire galaxy is gonna go poof. Of course, that's gonna be a little bit tricky to accomplish, given the fact that, well, literally every single person in the galaxy has declared war on me. So it's kind of us versus everybody right now, which is gonna be kind of fun to deal with. I'm thinking we're gonna go ahead and take our world cracker and just start punishing people. I mean, there's not a whole lot they really should be able to do against me except for just be annoying. But take a look at our naval capacity. All of a sudden, it looks like we might be able to build some massive fleets. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back to our mega shipyard, and we're gonna go ahead and construct like 2 or 3 extra task forces, with the entire job of basically just wiping out every starbase in the galaxy. That's our goal. In the meantime, we have a pair of Star Eaters that are going to be traveling off in this direction, and bit by little bit, we're going to destroy every star we can find and extract that sweet, sweet dark matter. This is going to be a massive pain. I don't think there's any way around this. Unfortunately, not every single station that could have some sort of a fortress has any defenses, like this anchorage over here, for example. Bad spot for a choke point. But, you know, I haven't ever done this cold crisis thing before, and it was only kind of a little bit late that I realized they were literally all going to declare war on me, so... I think I still have more fleet power than the rest of the galaxy combined. They just have the advantage of having, well, lots of different places they can attack at once, and I have to kind of constantly react to it. We'll get there. It's just going to be a slow, painful slog. Ooh, we actually have a bit of a challenge over here. Hello. They brought over a lot of ships. Huge Federation fleets. I still haven't lost anything, though. My armor's starting to go down. Nope, looks like we are completely routing them, and I may not lose a single battleship by the end of this. See, this is what I'm talking about. By the end of this, I think that we are going to be able to absolutely slaughter this with practically no losses on my end. That's just how powerful we are. Really ridiculous. Not to mention, by the way, I now have access to things like dark matter deflectors, an obviously better version of shields. And somewhere down the line, we'll be able to research, I thought, the dark matter... energy systems as well. Maybe I'm wrong on that. But either way. So yeah, now I can spend some dark matter and give my ships even more shields. Because why the heck not? Let's see, 1100 versus just straight out the best version of shields. Right now we're getting what? 870? So it's about a 20% shield increase on all ships. Yeah, it would cost me dark matter. That's the only reason I'm hesitant. But, I mean, whatever. Sure, we can handle that. I should also note that we are about to devour our first star. So our cube ship, which frankly looks like a Borg cube to me, just broke up into this weird little helix pattern, and now it's just devouring the star. And poof, it's now firing. Goodness gracious. The power to destroy the sun! It's like a reverse Otto Octavius. You know what I mean? Boom! Alright, we triggered a massive supernova. The ship is fine. This just turned into a black hole, and all planets in its wake are going to be exploding. Yup. That's how this is gonna work, and now I've got 5,000 dark matter. Just gotta keep doing this for a while. It does seem, by the way, that this is considered to be a total war. So as I am marching around and breaking down stations, we're actually taking the territory directly. Oh. Okay. I mean, that's gonna be annoying because it means as they start pushing through my porous borders, they're gonna start taking systems outright instead of just sieging them. But on the other hand, once I actually take all these systems, entire empires are going to be completely removed from the game, and I don't think they're going to be able to pull that off against me, so kind of works. The one thing that's really annoying as we continue to push through all this territory is we're technically taking over all of their stations, which means we're going over our starbase capacity. That's fine for the moment, but eventually this is going to end up getting really annoying. Let's make sure we also are making use of our edicts wherever possible. I am hoping that the extra sublight speed as well as shields and everything else will make my life a bit easier. Might as well use pretty much everything we can. Because what else am I going to do with all these strategics when I blow up the galaxy? Answer, absolutely nothing. We'll go for scientific revolution. There's just no reason that I can think of not to just go ahead and do everything at this point. It is all hands on deck, dang it. Also, let's sacrifice some pops. Only 5% happiness. Pathetic! This is the least happy I've ever been. Okay, one nation dead. We finally got rid of that criminal syndicate that has been a thorn in my side for a very long time, so I'm happy about that nonsense. And then, yeah, any system that we can't just take outright, I say we just go ahead and keep cracking them. Why not? We're already going to bring death on a galactic scale pretty soon, so what's a little bit more at this point? looks like we finally have the 20,000 dark matter I need to begin the first stage of the Ephemeris engine. So it's going to take 1,800 days, very long time. But, you know, stage 1 out of 5. Sure, it's progress. I'll take it. How are we doing as far as the war, by the way? I mean, certainly looking pretty good in my favor at this point. They've mostly taken my planets down here, and I've just obliterated everything in sight over here, so I'd say it's going pretty well. I'm also going to start building up a couple of fleets of these menacing corvettes, because even with all the dark matter upgrades that make them super duper powerful, it only costs me minerals to build. So I can put out a huge fleet of these in practically no time at all. They'll move super fast, and they'll be unbelievably good at harassing enemy forces. Gonna be great for me. You can build a ton of these in the mega shipyard too. Yeah, it literally takes 8 days to build each of these, and it only costs me minerals. Oh my god. Ah, this is gonna work great for me, holy crud. I can also build something like 230 of them, and apparently once fully reinforced is worth about 283,000 fleet power. Oh my god! And that's before I assign a clone admiral. Okay, yep, go ahead, Mega Shipyard, get to work. Oh my god, this is gonna be ridiculous. Alright, let's see how well this huge menacing armada of super powerful corvettes performs. So they have to get in pretty close range. That's the only real downside, so they'll start dropping off like flies here and there. But once they swarm, holy crud do they swarm. Woohoo! Okay. Yeah, that works. That's pretty effective. An unknown signal. Oh. Tell me this is not the contingency about to fire. It'd be a little early for the endgame crisis. I'm kind of hoping to destroy the galaxy before then, so, yeah, tell me this is not the contingency. That would be highly annoying. We could probably speed this system up a little bit. Star Eaters. Oh, gosh. It takes 8,000 dark matter to build one? I mean, I guess it would pay for itself in time, right? So I guess we could go ahead and build one, maybe 2 of them even. Because all I have to do is crack down 4 stars and all of a sudden we do this. So we can double up our dark matter production if we're willing to spend a bit of dark matter right now. And I guess that's kind of fine, given that it's still going to be a little while before this engine is finished building up and ready for the next phase anyway. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and speed up how fast we can crack the galaxy. And for good measure, let's also just blow up Earth. Are we having fun yet? As I literally just march around blowing up planets and taking over everything? At this point, I mean, they have fleets, but like they've lost almost every starbase. The entire galaxy has the worst border gore I've ever seen, and it's really starting to tick me off. And the sad thing is, I am relatively... Oh, hello. Technosphere event chain. Interesting. The funny thing is, I am pretty sure we haven't lost a single battleship as we've been fighting this. Corvettes, those menacing corvettes, are literally the only ship I think we've lost since we started this war. Or rather, they started this war against me. Which, now that I think about it, don't we have defensive bonuses that I could use, technically, if I had, actually, during... Yeah, wait a minute. In Unyielding, whereas a Traditions tree, don't we get defensive bonuses if we are defending in a war in our own territory, which we are taking because this is the total war casus belli? That's interesting. Yeah, that might actually be exactly how it's working, in which case we're even more ridiculously powerful. Ah, 1 stage of the engine is now complete. Fantastic. We have almost 20,000 dark matter again, but obviously a long way to go, so let's just go ahead and continue cracking all these stars. Although technically, once we already control this, who really cares? What we could do is actually just get up over here and start cracking all their territory instead of my own, which is probably the better way to go. Heck, if we get up here, we can actually just outright destroy their planets. That's an even better thought. And these things aren't defenseless like the world crackers. So, we can just pop in here, and even if they have like 6 planets in this system, who cares? Crack 1 star, and boom, they're gone. What do these star crackers even look like when they're fighting things? Just like a regular ship, but look at that. Weird Borg cube with a giant, I don't know, Death Star hole? I mean, it's a thing. It seems kind of rude, but... You get the idea. Oh my god. This is definitely quite the slog, I'm not gonna lie. Is this especially fun? No. No, it's not, but I mean, it's gonna be real good when the galaxy go kaboom. Ooh, that was a close call. My Colossus was just going into danger. Fortunately, the menacing Corvette fleet of imminent death is not far away. Go Pew! Didn't even lose a single ship this time. Finally, the rest of my Star Eaters have arrived. Good. Double up our consumption rate. Devour all of their stars. Let's see, we finally have about 35,000 dark matter. Okay, that means we should be able to move on to stage number 2, which, again, takes a very, very long time to accomplish. It almost looks like we're building a Dyson sphere, doesn't it? That's all we're doing, Galaxy. Don't even worry about it. It's just a Dyson sphere. What do you have against science? Oh, good lord. At this point, gathering up the dark matter is no longer going to be an issue. I'm sitting on plenty and we're generating it pretty quick. The biggest issue that I can see is, well, after another 20 or 30 minutes of play, we're nowhere close to done with stage 2 of this phasic engine. And for the record, almost the entire galaxy has literally been destroyed. So, I mean, yeah, fun. Oh, we finally reached stage 2. Okay, progress is made. Let's get back to the engine, which, by the way, is now producing 1,000 minerals per month, as well as the energy. 40,000 dark matter this time. No problem whatsoever. We're currently sitting on, well, actually it was 96,000. This is all the dark matter we technically need. All we have to do at this point is just sit on our thumbs and do nothing. Of course, I'm still going to blow up everything I can in the process, but, I mean, you get the idea. What is this? Hang on, there's a great disturbance in the engine. It looks like we are breaking apart the barrier between the psionic realm and our own. We might see some psionic entities starting to manifest. Ah, okay. Well, you know, there's a lot of them, apparently. Holy crap. They're everywhere! Wait, seriously, hang on, the psionic entities are everywhere! Might cause, you know, minor problems, minor issues, but whatever. I mean, we should be able to handle these for the most part. They're not going to be that strong. It's more of an annoyance than anything at this point. So yeah, I should probably point out that I'm pretty sure with the exception of this one system, which I'm currently working toward, we now control every starbase in the galaxy. It is literally impossible for our enemies to build a fleet. Okay, we've managed to rip a hole in the fabric of the shroud. It looks like Cthulhu monsters are ready to come out. Well, that's gonna be a lot of fun. All right, last stage. Another 1,800 days to go, and it will be done! I am a little curious what the galaxy considers my menace level to be at this point. Oh, over 100,000. Okay, I mean, yeah, we're pretty menacing. I've destroyed a lot of planets.
Hello, Gimli. I'm gonna destroy the galaxy. Isn't that exciting? Can you speak? Good boy, speak. A little louder than that. Come on, you can. Speak. Good boy. Oh, you so cute. Come here, join me as we destroy the galaxy together.
Well, I think we finally made it. The Cult of Pravus owns the entirety of the galaxy, minus one little pocket here because I didn't want to end the game prematurely by accident. It is the year 2398, only 2 years before the endgame crisis would be able to arrive. But there's nothing to arrive to, because here, in the Eye of Pravus, the partial ethrophasic engine will not be partial for very much longer. 3, 2, 1. And now, at long last, the end of the rebirth cycle is at hand. For I have brought death and a cosmic scale! And at long last, the dark god of the void is satiated. Well, that was fun. Could have finished the game a lot sooner, of course, but we wanted to go for the big finale. Grand Admiral difficulty, huh? Not gonna lie, that was not really that much harder than some of the other difficulties I've done. I mean, if you go for a science rush, which I know is the meta, but if you do that right, you pretty much can just beat the AI at all times, and that's, you know, a little less challenging. It makes sense why there is a mod for that. Other than that, though, I can't decide if I just played the Death Cult really well, or maybe it's just too easy, or something else. I mean, maybe a combination of the two. Death Cult's clones seem pretty strong. At the end of the day, you know, you do have to kind of play with an empire that has lots of different species, so if you're looking to play a bit xenophobic, that's probably not going to be a very good option for you, but it's certainly a lot of fun. And we did certainly have quite the end for the Death Cult, the true finale. Death for literally everyone. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this series. If so, I'd ask you hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.